What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Holding the Road. Mr. Great Fox, Big Bad Harold.
Going on, huh?
I promise you, we won't charge you a single dime if you hit that like button. You can feel free to comment as much as you like. You can chop this video up as much as you like and share it as much as you like. But please hit that like button before you leave.
Oh, yeah.
Harold, man, let me tell you something. Something that's, important to me. Something that I'm passionate about is youth crime and violence.
Earlier today, the ringing of the bell for students caught in the city's gun violence. It's an occasion that any school official would rather avoid, an event no one wants to organize, a ceremony no one wants to attend. But outside public schools headquarters in East Baltimore, CEO Dr. Sonia Santelises read the names.
Isaiah Carter, 16 years old. Michaela Strouder, 15 years old. Jeremiah Brogdon, 17 years old.
The name, age, and bell tone for each life lost, honoring the 19 students killed by gun violence in the city.
Mm-hmm.
And just here lately, man, it just seemed like it's been just this spike in violence.
Yeah.
And I mean, just heinous crimes committed by basically children.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was just looking, I think the brother in Baltimore, the young mayor that's up there in Baltimore, just implemented a curfew. You know, they're gonna start having
They probably need it.
Yeah, a curfew. There is a mayor in, I think, Philadelphia. I think it's a black woman. Please forgive me, I can't think of her name. And an Asian guy that's running. They predicting that the black woman is going to win by a landslide. It's going to be the first black woman. And I was listening to Dimitri K. Shout out to Dimitri K. from African Diaspora News, along with the good brother Phil Scott, something else he created.
Mm-hmm.
And they're talking about, she's with the whole stop and frisk thing. Now you got the brother that's in Baltimore with the curfew, right?
Yeah.
Trying to combat the youth
all the crime and stuff. Yeah.
You got the sister, that's predicted to win, and she's the stop and frisk, and we all got a bad taste in our mouth about the stop and frisk. But it seems that whatever you do is not going to be good enough, and it's not going to be acceptable to the people that you're trying to help.
Yeah.
Well, Mayor Brandon Scott's response to the youth violence, a summer youth engagement plan called Be More This Summer. The plan includes enforcement of the curfew, which starts tomorrow. Tonight, we're digging into how much that plan will cost taxpayers. Fox 45's Maxine Stryker continues our team coverage.
Skepticism surrounding the city's new youth curfew plan is coming from all angles.
It's unbelievably poorly thought out.
It's not going to work because
the
kids
young people
don't
are
want to
going
go
to
those
events.
places.
Well, no.
Even city council members expressing concern it simply won't work.
I want this to work, but I still see these young people not obeying.
This is not a tool that's going to make the Baltimore city safer. This is not a tool that's going to go against the young folks who are intentionally creating unproductive activity at night. So I mean, I think we just have to accept that and literally move on.
The youth curfew goes into effect tomorrow. Those under 14 need to be off the streets by 9 p.m. and youth from 14 to 17 can stay out until 11 on the weekends, 10 o'clock otherwise. Youth will be asked to leave on their own or be transported by bus to a youth connection center.
Yeah, you're trying to protect. Yeah.
And you're trying to do whatever it is that you can.
Yeah.
My question to you, what would you do? What would you think would be the best way to combat, youth crime, violence, and all the problems that our youth are having?
As the mayor, basically.
If you was mayor, I mean, if you was the man, what would you do?
I would say outside of putting cameras on almost every corner,
I think they got that in Chicago.
And they do. They often say that, like Chicago they got it in, where the most crime is concentrated at. They have cameras everywhere. Outside of that, honestly, I would have to have a sit down with try to get everybody, the elders and the people of the community to understand, look, I'm finna implement this stop and frisk. I'm finna implement the situation with the cameras, even with what you said old girl had as well.
Stop and frisk?
No, the frisk, the other one. The
curfew.
The curfew. And the curfew. Now, if these are things you don't want, after this, I'm gonna notify the police chief. We're gonna have the least officers in your neighborhood as possible. Because you have to understand, I'm trying to keep you guys safe.
Yeah.
And all you doing is giving me pushback after pushback after pushback. Now, me as the one that had to take the criticism, I'm letting you know up front. This is what I'm going to do. Outside of these two moves, if you don't like these two moves, to even see where it goes, give me 3 months to see where this goes. If we start trending in the right direction,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Don't just come at me and say, "No, we don't want that." We don't want that.
Okay. Because I was about to say you're gonna send the crowd into a frenzy out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we might have to slip you out the side door. You know what I'm saying, to save your life.
Oh yeah.
I think it's the parents, bro.
This is getting crazy, and I'm recognizing that the parents care more about going out to clubs, partying. I just told you my son had an Uzi. I'm not going to lie to the public. This is a crisis right now.
Well, we want to hear from you. Do you feel Baltimore City is a safe place to raise a child? This poll just opened. So far, 100% of voters say no. Head to foxbaltimore.com/vote to weigh in.
Better yet, I know it's the parents.
We know that. Yeah, we know that.
So you got to get the parents involved in some type of way as far as, hey, look, these are not the illegal immigrants' kids. These kids didn't come from they didn't just beam in from a damn spaceship.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Hold on one second. These kids didn't beam in from no damn spaceship.
Nope. They homegrown.
Everything these kids listen to, everything that these kids watch, a lot of the things that these kids hear, some of them, even if they read, is full of fucking poison.
Yeah.
Our culture feels like our children have to be in the street.
It's not bad parenting. That's not the parents' fault. How can you blame that on the parents?
We almost forced them to it, man. To a point.
You hear it all the time. These kids need somewhere to go.
Yeah.
Are you paying attention to the climate? You want to put your children out there in that
war zone?
Well, they can't stay home. Yeah, they can't stay home forever. They got to do this and they got to do that. They got to do something that's constructive.
Productive, yeah.
You sending your children out to just do
whatever. That don't make sense.
You get what I'm saying? And the whatever is absolute foolishness.
It is. And it's only hurting us. That's the other thing. It's only hurting us, man. And we not trying to fix this extreme problem. We really not. We want to water it down and act like it's not as bad and give all type of excuses. Look, it is a big issue that is only affecting us. You know what I'm saying? That's a big problem, man.
I just don't get how, and even when I was growing up, okay? But that's back when the village was intact.
Yeah.
And somebody can come and talk to my mom and daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Say, hey, man, I seen doing this.
Yeah.
And, instead of my mama or my daddy
getting offensive. Getting offensive. Yeah.
Thank you. I'll take care of it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And my mama and daddy let me know.
Mm-hmm.
Like my sister used to tell me about my auntie, God bless her dead. She say, a little old lady walking down the street told me that she seen you doing so and so and so and so. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But that's how the parents used to operate back in the day.
It was, man. It was, man.
You can't go and talk to somebody about their child. you see somebody, you know, jumping over the fence, and you see, hell, they could have a damn, any type of automatic, rifle or a shotgun or something. And you see, like, damn, now I know that so and so right there with that gun.
Yeah.
You know, and I would go, hey, bro, or better yet, hey, ma'am, I seen so and so. That wasn't my baby. You know, you better get that. You know, and cuss me out.
Right then. Oh, you're right on the spot. Yep.
I'm done.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? I'm done. I tried. I'm done.
You put yourself in more danger just trying to be, be the good Samaritan, man. Be the good David, man. Father don't want to see none of his kids do that. Neither does a mother. But when you can't come and talk to another adult as an adult and them handle it the right way, how can you progress? When half the time they kids don't even respect them. So that's probably the other part of it anyway. They done built this friendship instead of having parenting. They just built this friendship where, hey man, I'm trying to be cool. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and hang out. You're gonna make them type of mistakes. I did the same thing. Instead of teaching them not to do the mistakes. I really do. It's just,
I hate that.
That's the aggravating part, man. They just saying, take your lumps and you're gonna figure it out. No.
Yeah,
we need to keep them to skip them type of lumps so they can get better.
Yeah, I took those lumps for you, so you ain't got to do it. You know what I mean? I came before you.
Yeah.
I took these lumps for you, so you don't have to take them.
You shouldn't have to take them, man. You shouldn't have to take them, man. That's like me going to prison and getting out and saying, man, go do you some time, man. Go do you about 10 years, man.
Oh yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah,
about 10, 11 years, you'll come out, man. You'll have it all figured out.
All figured out, man. You need to do that time. Come on, man. Stupid. But
my point is, whatever they try to put in place, it's not going to work until you go and knock on somebody's door. On somebody's door. And you have to get the parents involved. These are your children that's out here. How in the hell can your child have not only these weapons, but all this tactical gear, this so-and-so, and they out here running the neighborhood? Where they keeping this stuff at?
It's
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and like I say, back in the days, and even now, it's like there's always somebody that seen something that they weren't supposed to see.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
But nowadays, these people scared to speak up.
They don't want to say nothing.
I don't want to say nothing. Yeah. Like I said, if they ain't bringing the guns to their mama house, they storing these damn guns somewhere.
Yeah.
And most of them walk into the crib with it on because, hey, look here, man. Nowadays, you can get it coming out your front door.
You ain't lying, boy. You gotta have something.
Why would hey, look here, man. That's where we store our guns at in this warehouse, and then you get caught lacking, and somebody put that file in.
Yeah.
So you can't even do that. So they have to have these guns in this damn house somewhere. I was watching like the news, and you hear this over and over again. It's too many guns. It's too many guns. Put the guns down. Where they getting these guns from? My thing is, where the hell they keeping them at?
Yeah.
They keeping them in your house.
Oh yeah, definitely. They are.
You scared to walk in your child's room?
Tell you. Friendship, they ain't parenting. Child be in there building a damn bomb and you don't even know it. But my thing is, how your 15, 14-year-old can be gone for 8 hours and you not know? That's bad parenting.
But Reverend P.M. Smith, longtime pastor at Huber Memorial Church in Loch Raven and a former defense attorney, believes there is a level of accountability for parents when children do wrong.
You feeding, you're clothing them, and you don't know where they are. You don't know what they're bringing in the house. You don't know what they're carrying out of the house. That is a situation where parents lack accountability because they're not handling their responsibility.
Crime problem.
They always say everything starts in the home, which it does, but what does a home look like? You never know what's going on in their home.
My son's 17 years old. He's not a 5-year-old little kid, you feel me? So at the end of the day, there's only but so much I can do.
Man, that's not giving a damn. So the extreme with whatever governor choose to do, because y'all ain't got no damn ideas. You ain't did that in 15, 20 years. So I'm giving you something to try to combat what's going on. And I really wish anytime one of these damn jits do that shit, They bring the parents into the police station and talk to them, and if it sounds like child neglect, get them ass some charges right then.
I think I'd be with that. I'd be with that.
Tighten up right now. You got to tighten up.
Yeah,
you got to tighten up.
I'll be with that. Man, how you gonna? Man, I can't be everywhere. I understand that. But still, that's your responsibility out there.
Your responsibility. You had no idea he was going for 8 hours a day doing this.
Yeah.
You didn't know that? Come on, man.
I can't get a hold of him. I can't tell him nothing. Well, you need to get somebody else involved. Yeah. I mean, straight up, you really need to get somebody else involved. If it's to the point to where you can't control your child, you need to get somebody else involved.
Yes, it need to be known and documented so they can go do something.
I think you could look right there, and people in your community, they can give it a shot. You have some brothers, and let me say this. It is some brothers out here that's on the front lines that's doing outstanding work. I mean, you got brothers that's out here that's really about it and that's working in the community. And I salute every single last one of y'all. And you know what I'm saying? Keep up the good work.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you would have to find those brothers that's gonna come up in there and see what he can do for you and kind of evaluate. Hey, look, I tried. He ain't listening.
Mm-hmm.
And before long, he gonna wind up in the system. That's just what it is.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Hopefully, he won't kill nobody else's child.
True. On his way to out. Yeah, on his way
because that's the problem that we have now.
That is.
That these guys go out here and kill some damn body and be proud going to damn prison.
Ridiculous. Yeah. They got their stripes now. Now they got their damn stripes. It's just evil, man. It's what we inject. The other thing I would do as a mayor too. Now people really gonna hate that. As far as what they be playing on the goddamn radio, all this stuff, that shit banned, man. That shit is banned, man. Matter of fact, after 6 o'clock, it better not be no music that I can hear outside your car. You know what I'm saying? That shit is a wrap, man.
No, I do you one better than that. And I know I probably get called a coon for this one right here. If you come and perform in my city, you can't perform nothing violent.
Oh yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? If you got a violent message, you ain't finna be performing here.
Period.
In the first place.
Yeah. Now I'll be with that 100%.
Yeah. If you got a violent message,
no.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go to the radio station. Hey, look here, man. If you promoting this foolishness, these guys got these silly messages and all that there. But here go the pushback that I get. What about the video games? What about Hollywood at the movies? Now, see, that's something that you can control in your house.
Parents, exactly. The parents can control that shit.
You get what I'm saying? Now, I'm saying that I'm not finna provide them a space where they can go and they, tear the club up type shit. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden, hey, look here, man. All these people here having a good time. Boy, this is a good opportunity to just ruin everybody.
Yep,
man, you know what I mean? That joker is way over there, man. I'm just finna empty the clip.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And just, hey, look here, I'm just finna close my eyes and whoever. Yeah. And my greatest reward, I'm going to prison and hopefully they'll put me on death row and I'll never get out.
Yeah. Yep. I'll be glorified, man.
Could you imagine that mind?
Horrible mind, man. That's a horrible mind, bro.
Full of poison.
And guess how many we're producing daily? We producing that shit daily. Daily.
Yeah. But yeah, like I say, I mean, that's what I'd do if it was within my power.
Yeah.
Man, y'all out of touch. Man, nah, bro.
I'm fine. What we doing now ain't working. So I'm gonna be out of touch. I'm gonna go outside the box.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's something else, man. You know what I'm saying? Outside the box thinking, because like I say, the sister is talking about stop and frisk. Well, man, didn't work. Curfew. I don't think it's going to work. Yeah. Anything that you try to implement without the parents, it's not going to work. You got to look at where that shit coming from, man. You know what I mean? These jokers waking up in the morning. They coming out of the house with it.
That is, they already pissed off. Yeah.
So you got to see what's going on in that house.
That's why they got to be held accountable, man.
Yeah.
The kids go do something crazy, you held accountable. We got to talk to you. We got to do something with you as well. That's the only way the parents will start to think about it. These neglectful parents. I ain't gonna say all the parents, but neglectful.
But I do want to salute all the good brothers and sisters that's out there on the front line that's talking to these kids. that's making a difference, that's mentoring, that's doing all the positive things to create a positive change in our community. We both salute you. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, big time.
Big time. And keep up the good fight.
Oh yeah.
You got anything else?
No, man. Good.
Oh yeah. Well, that's all we got. What you got to say about it? Please drop a comment. And until next time, y'all live right, play fair.
Holla at us.
When life switch to sports mode, hold it in the road. When you get so mad you can explode, hold it in the road. Bro, just stay focused on your goal. Don't let them crack the mold. The finish line straight ahead, bro. Hold it in the road. When life switch to sports mode, hold it in the road. When you get so mad you can explode, hold it in the road. Bro, just stay focused on your goal. Don't let them crack the mold. The finish line straight ahead, bro. Hold it in the road. Bullets with a badge, I'll never get a pass. We can see straight through your mask. You made a glass.